So let's look at our week ahead with the gorgeous Mr. Alex Tikas. All right. So I am going to be, actually a busy weekend this weekend. SunServe is having their Bloom Gala this Saturday at the venue, and I can't wait to be all dressed up because, I love me a gala.
I was gonna say it's like another gala, another opening, are they opening a door? What are you doing?
They are raising money for SunServe, and they have like their biggest gala. They have a gala once a year, and they usually have it around this time, and it usually sells out, and they always have a fun theme. And so this year's the theme is Bloom. Mm-hmm. So I got a dress with all kinds of flowers.
Florals for spring.
Florals for spring. I'm going to try to bring it to a drag queen and try to get her to put like real flowers on it and do like some crazy stuff, Beautiful. And then also on Monday, next Monday, it's Trans Day of Visibility. And Trans Day of Visibility is when we celebrate all our trans community and our siblings and everything amazing that they bring to our community and to our world. And so I'm going to be hosting Trans Day of Visibility for a third year, which I think is like an honor because I'm not trans yet. They still let me host it, which I think is just so sweet and so amazing. And as you'll see, like we're going to be talking to Adriana Tender in a little while, and she's going to be giving us all the deets as to what's going to be happening. And I look forward to that. And then you are going to be back at the Eagle all weekend long.
My exciting life. Well,
no, but you say that your exciting life. The Eagle's exciting. People go there to have an exciting time, and you're a part of that.
You all over the world. I have people coming all over the world, coming into this bar, telling me how much they are ready to move to Wilton Manors, how much they love the bar, how much it's just like the snowbirds come in and they don't want to go back. It's our little bubble, our little Wilton Manors. It's just, we are in a very, very, very special place.
We are. And Wilton Manors it's come to the point where you talk to people in other countries and they know about Wilton Manors.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? Which is incredible for that to be.
It's a really cool time to be living in this little bubble right now.
Outside is a little scary. Yeah. But, so now you're bartending and you're dancing. Which do you prefer now?
So I prefer dancing because I make the same amount of money and I don't have to clean anything at the beginning.
I don't got to count money. Except my own.
I don't have to clean anything. I don't have to deal with the politics that's involved.
I don't got to set up. I don't got to close down.
But the problem is I get more bartending shifts now than probably because of my sparkling personality. But I probably get more bartending shifts than dancing shifts because,
Let's see, because you're a trustworthy, sober person. That's probably why. That's the truth. I'm sorry, Alex. You know what I mean? See, we get sober and then people depend on us, right? Like it's
God damn it.
Darn it. Downfall that people trust you with money and stuff. You know what I mean?
I'll probably have more exciting travel destinations once the high season is over because it is all hands on deck
right now, right? Yeah, but these are the times that in the summer, right, when things are rough, right? Yeah. Not that when things are rough, but it's summer everywhere, right? Yeah. So less people come here for refuge. You know what I mean?
Hot here.
And here it's way too hot. Yeah. Like no local goes to the beach in July or August. It's just way too hot, So during those times, we're like, oh, I wish it was back to season. You know what I mean? So you've got to be appreciative and have that gratitude. And whenever you leave the Eagle with that money in your pocket, you say, all right, thank you, universe. Yeah. More. Give me more.
It is not a good time to be unemployed in South Florida right now. So yes. So when we're working and it's busy and I'm very grateful. I'm just very grateful to have the exchange and the interactions with people and just to hear their stories and to be their therapist.
Wow, that's what a bartender is.
You know what I mean?
How long have you been at the Eagle now? Because when you and me started in this bed, you were not at the Eagle in this capacity.
This coming September will be 2 years. Yeah. And that's sort of my adult sort of entertainment career is it's more pushed to the side now. It's more of a side hustle than anything. And it's nice not to depend so much on that. Uh-huh. It's nice to be able to pay taxes and
be a legitimate person.
To be a legitimate person and to have a legitimate. This is what I look for future use for insurance for whatever. It's nice to have that sort of block, that rock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To come.
Like to count on it,
Yeah.
to know who you're working with,
Yeah.
to know who you work for,
Yeah.
to know the owners, to
To have a family, really.
Do you think that you will stop doing the adult stuff?
It's honestly.
Really?
Well,
because like you even have a smirk, like it's coming kind of deal.
I mean, it's. Yeah, I think so. It's like
Wow.
I'm 51. I've won the awards. I have the notoriety. I have sort of like the, oh my God, you're Alex Tikas, kind of like that stuff. It's like, I've played with some, I've played with who I wanted to play with and filmed with who I wanted to film with. It's like, and it,
You're married.
Oh my God, did I forget to mention that? Yeah, I'm married. That plays, that's integral. Like it's just sort of like,
I mean, he knows who he married, but
does.
it's also just, kind of a you need time to also spend with your relationship.
To everything,
you know what I mean?
To everything, there's a season. You know what I mean? To everything.
Yes.
And that was, that started primarily in COVID, and for some reason, it exploded in the way that it exploded. And as a entrepreneur and like somebody that's sort of business minded, sort of like somebody with a theatrical background who had casting background. Okay, how far can I take this?
Yeah.
And I took it. I took it a lot farther than a lot of people.
And he gave it.
She's so funny. She's so funny for a lesbian, isn't she? You lesbians could be so funny.
Well, I know that all your fans out there probably don't want you to stop, but I get it. I had to ask.
Well, there's like a, oh my God, there's like a portfolio. There's not a portfolio. There's a catalog of like 500 scenes and films and whatever.
You'll never get tired. There's always something for you to see.
There's something and someone in there with me to be seen. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can still get all the fill of Alex Tikas that you want.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Alex, for being in bed with me, baby.
Always.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'll see you next month.
I'll be here under the bed waiting for you.
I'm gonna get him a cup.